welcome, he's wonderful, Chris Shepherd.
Thank you. Thank you. No pressure. So I'm 51 now, and yeah, I know. As you get older, you're told to we got to look after ourselves, right? So I'm trying to drink less alcohol and eat the right foods. And I was at work the other day on Friday, and and I'm sat in my van eating my food, and this is what I had for my dinner. I had a wholemeal pita bread. I had slices of red pepper, carrot, and cucumber, a few radishes, and some baby tomatoes, and crudités, if you will. And I'm dipping all these tasty crudités into a pot of hummus. And it's Moroccan hummus, I'm not a racist. And I thought, well, this is super healthy, and it's even vegan. But it looks like hipster food. And I don't really like hipsters. I find them pretentious and aloof. So I don't really want to be known as one. But looking at my dinner, I don't know. So I decided to call a friend of mine up. And because I need an opinion on this, on my hipsterness. And I called her up and I said, Willow. I said, Willow, I'm eating crudités and hummus at work, and I'm worried I might be a hipster. Do you think I'm a hipster, Willow? And she said, well, Chris, do you cycle down to the artisan bakery every weekend to buy sourdough bread? I said, well, no, I don't. She said, well, don't worry about it then. You're probably not a hipster. I said, thanks very much. That put my mind at rest. But you see, what Willow doesn't know is that in my kitchen at home, I've got a sourdough starter, and I use it to make my own sourdough bread every single weekend. So I'm still thinking, I could be a hipster. I decided I need a second opinion. So I called up another mate of mine, and I said, Atticus. Atticus, I need your help. He said, what's up? I said, well, and I told him, I said, crudités, hummus, and sourdough bread. I said, do you think I'm a hipster? And he said, well, you know when you go for a walk, Chris, in the park, do you find it absolutely necessary to spend 20 minutes queuing for an artisan coffee from an overwoke modern hippie in a retro van adorned with art? I said, well, when I go to the park, that's something I never, ever do. He said, well, don't worry, then you're probably not a hipster. I said, thanks very much, mate. But what Atticus doesn't know is that 12 times a year, I have coffee delivered to me from Covent Garden. There's a coffee company down there. They send me, I've got a subscription. They send me the coffee bean of the month. I grind it myself, and I make my own artisan coffee. It's delicious. I love it. So I'm still thinking, I might be a hipster. So I need another opinion. And I rang a couple of mates. They work together and they live together. So I called them up and I said, Crispin, Monty. And I told them, I was like, crudités, hummus, sourdough bread, artisan coffee of the month from Covent Garden. I said, guys, do you think I'm a hipster? And they said, listen, I said, there's no way you're a hipster, because all they do is bang on about craft ale, and you don't. Also, they all have beards and they wear flannel shirts. I said, thanks, that's been a lot of help. See, what Crispin and Monty don't know is that in my shed at home, I'm brewing my own craft ale. It's nearly ready. I'm really pleased with it. It's pleasantly hoppy, slightly complex, with subtle notes of shit. Shit. Shit, I think it might be a hipster. I decided to call my wife. I thought, she'll tell me. I called her up and I said, Hermione. I said, Hermione, I need your help. You've got to help me. I said, as you know, crudités, hummus, sourdough bread, coffee from Covent Garden, homebrew craft ale. I said, Hermione, do you think I'm a hipster? And without hesitation, she said, no, Chris, I don't. Because you're not a member of a subculture of men and women, typically in their 20s and 30s, who value progressive politics, intellectual thinking, counterculture, intelligence, creativity, and witty banter. And I said, well, thanks very much. That's a fantastically precise answer. Almost rehearsed. I said, but you put my mind at rest. Thanks very much. I said, where are you? She said, we're in that micro pub up at top of Ecky Road. I said, all right, who are you there with? She said, I'm here with Willow and Atticus and Crispin and Monty, and for the last half hour, we've been pissing ourselves, taking the piss out of you. So thanks for me. I said, thanks very much. Thank you. Yeah. She said, are you coming down? I said, yeah, all right. Get us a pint of vegan coffee stout. Thanks very much. Thank you.